Hi everyone, happy Monday morning. I thought I'd jump on here a little earlier than I normally do because just hoping that more people might be watching at this time before you get into your Monday plans. So we're heading into, I love it when my phone notifies me that I'm going live. It's so helpful. We're jumping into food holiday season, right? And so this is a time of year that should feel fun and light and family oriented, but of course this year has been very unusual in a lot of ways, but also for people who have struggled with food and dieting and body image for their whole lives, this season just feels really stressful. And I will never forget the feeling of being stuck in diet culture and being obsessed with trying to lower my body weight and become smaller, and heading into Thanksgiving and thinking about planning what I'm gonna eat and how I'm gonna make it through without totally going off the rails and eating everything in sight caused so much stress and anxiety for me. Like, it literally ruined the entire experience for me. I mean, I can think of specific Thanksgivings in my past and Christmases where I was just sitting at the table kind of like wide-eyed with fear and tension, like hoping against hope that I'd be able to control myself and only eat like the portion that was in front of me. And it's funny because now at my local grocery store, they have like this nutritionist who does these like helpful hints while you're shopping, like over the PA system. It's pre-recorded, but one of the ones that I hear over and over again every time I go is how to like stay good during the holidays, and how to like eat in a certain way at Thanksgiving and Christmas so that you don't overindulge and ruin your health. And it just reminded me so much of that time in my life when that was just like what it was all about, and it was horrible. It wasn't fun for me at all. I felt really stressed out and really anxious and really dreaded this time of year. So I'm thinking about what my clients, what my audience needs the most at this time of year, what kind of support I can give that's really essential to just being able to get through this time and actually maybe enjoy yourself without all of this stress and tension and heaviness around how you're going to eat and how to control yourself around food. And the thing that I see people struggling with the most is, first of all, not knowing how to do it. Like, there might be some vague sense that you want to have peace with food and you want to improve your body image, but like that just feels like nebulous and kind of like vague, right? Like you don't know how to actually accomplish that goal. And the second thing is being consistent with any kind of work that you're doing. Because I went through this for years myself. Like, you would get super motivated and read a book that really resonated with you or watch a video that really resonated with you and really want to dig in and get this work done and heal and release all this tension around food. But then it's like it's so easy to sink back into old ways of thinking and old ways of behaving, because that's the way people are. That's the way our brains work, right? We have deep grooves in our brains for the way that we've always done things, and not deep grooves for the new way of thinking and the new way of being in the world that we want to have. So it's so easy to pop back into those old deep grooves that just feel so familiar and so comfortable, even though it's really not what we want for ourselves and our lives. So I'm going to be talking a lot in the coming weeks and months about how to have a strategy for creating more confidence, improving your body image, and creating peace around food. Because I'm a Virgo, and frankly, that's how I want to do things. I know I've talked about this before, but I just spent years in therapy making connections, developing awareness about like what was going on with me and where my issues came from. But I came to a point, and I needed that, and I totally encourage therapy. I never want anyone to think I'm saying that's not a good idea, because that was a very important part of my journey. But I got to a point where I thought, I want a plan. Like, what now, right? Like, I get where all this stuff came from, and I totally understand so much more about myself, and I feel so much more peaceful and aware of myself, but I want to actually do things differently in the world. I want a plan for how to be different, a plan for how to go forward out into the world and live my life, and have strategies and tools that will help me stay the course and continue this work and really get to a point of complete peace around food and confidence in myself, regardless of the way I look, which is something I know it's hard to wrap your head around if you're at the beginning of this journey, but that's ultimately the goal in my mind, is to love yourself and treat yourself with respect and want the best for yourself, regardless of your size, regardless of your weight, just loving yourself completely and deeply, no matter what is going on with your body. So, to that end, I've been thinking about kind of like my vision for my business in the next year. And I think I really want to focus on this element of strategy. I think this is the thing that really gets in the way of people making consistent long-term progress with food and their body image. And I have a really good program to help with that in a way that fits into your life, that won't take over. You don't have to read 1,000 books or watch videos all day long. It's just, I've developed it to fit into a busy entrepreneurial woman's life, because it's the kind of support that I really wish that I had when I was at that point on my journey. And so I have decided that I want to help more people. I want this to be more inclusive. And I am going to, despite the advice of many business coaches that I've had, I'm going to drastically reduce the price I actually already have of my Food and Body Love membership. I'm going to be treating it more like a membership now, where I'm going to have, I'm just going to be trying to add more content and kind of be more engaged with the people who are in it. It's delivered primarily by email. I was charging $197 a month for it, but now it's just going to be $97 a month. And I think I'm going to keep it there for a while. So I'm hoping to be able to kind of do this work with more women, support you through the holiday season. And the way it's structured, it's cool. I actually just realized this the other day, so I should have been aware of this before because it's my own program. But sort of half the year I focus on food issues, intuitive eating, peace with food, permission, security around food, how to stop feeling crazy around food, all of that stuff. I do that kind of at this time of year, starting in the fall through the winter, because that's the issue that most of us are dealing with right now, coming into the holidays, and then after the new year having this like crazy diet total influx of New Year's resolution stuff. So to help navigate all of that, I focus on intuitive eating and food issues through the fall and winter, and then in the spring and summer I focus more on body image stuff, because of course that's what the big focus is then, right? Like the beach body and how much weight can you lose before you have to put on a bathing suit and all this stuff. So just to really provide as much support as I can throughout those months so that you can enjoy your warm months, right? That's another, I have so many vivid awful memories of just hating the summer or feeling so self-conscious all summer, and now it's just one of my favorite times of year, because I'm not worried about my body and I'm not worried about whether or not I'm acceptable in the world, in this body. So there's a lot of freedom in that. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of give an overview of what's going on with me and my business, and how I think I can best support people at this time of year. And it's a great time to join my Food and Body Love membership, and I hope that you will. If you have any questions about it, you can always find me at teddy@teddyhicks.com, or shoot me a message on Facebook. And I'm hoping that this will just be a tool that will resonate with you and that you'll find effective. But I also have lots of freebies on my website, other resources if you're not really ready to join that yet. So always feel free to reach out to me. Let me know what's going on with you, how I can support you the best way possible. And I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, I appreciate it. I can't see who's watching right now. So anyway, hi, and thank you for being here. And I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.